Arsenal secured their place in the Champions League quarter-final on Tuesday evening, beating Porto on penalties at the Emirates Stadium. Despite a challenging start to the game for Arsenal as they attempted to break down a resilient Porto backline and overturn a 1-0 deficit, Leandro Trossard's excellent strike just before halftime gave the Gunners the lead on the night and leveled the tie on aggregate. Neither side was able to grab a decisive second half or extra time strike as the game eventually went to penalties. In the end, David Raya was the hero in North London, saving 2 spot kicks to help Arsenal into the final 8. How the game unfolded. Arsenal knew that they had to be ruthless up against a defensively sound Porto team at the Emirates Stadium, and it took the hosts 12 minutes to test Diogo Costa. Bukayo Saka managed to find some space down the right flank before cutting in on his favored left foot and sending a low drive down the goalkeeper's throat. Evanilson then fired a warning shot a foot wide of Raya's post at the other end following some sloppy play from William Saliba, with the Brazilian stinging the Arsenal goalkeeper's gloves from inside the area shortly afterwards as the visitors grew in confidence. Despite some nervy moments in the first half for Mikel Arteta's side, they managed to grab an absolutely vital goal 5 minutes before the break. Martin Odegaard was the architect with a sensational touch and pass, and Trossard calmly slotted the ball through Pepe's legs and into the far corner. Odegaard thought he had doubled Arsenal's lead with 25 minutes to play in North London after dinking over Costa following a mix-up in the Porto backline. However, the goal was chalked off by referee Clement Turpin due to Kai Havertz pulling centre-back Pepe's shirt in the build-up. Francisco Conceição almost produced an equalizer just a minute later after a fast breakaway, but the winger saw his powerful effort rebuffed by Raya in the Arsenal goal. Gabriel Jesus was drafted into the match by Arteta as they pushed for a second, and the forward almost rewarded his manager's decision with his first touch. The Brazilian latched on to a ricochet in the penalty area but saw his shot saved by Costa, with Odegaard also firing just wide from the edge of the area afterwards. With Arsenal unable to add to their lead, the game would require an additional 30 minutes in which both sides struggled to create too many openings during a nervy extra time period. That could mean only one thing: a penalty shootout to decide proceedings. Raya had been flawless throughout the 120 minutes at the Emirates and took his sensational form into the shootout, saving spot kicks from Wendell and Galeno to send Arsenal into the Champions League quarter-final.